everyone, welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Today I'm doing another lipstick comparison video, and since it's summer, I thought what other shade to do than coral. I think that is like the universal summer color, and I wanted to preface this video by saying I think coral is a difficult video to do this on because coral is sort of on a spectrum. Coral is like not quite orange, not quite pink, but then when there's not only an in-between, that in-between has a spectrum. So there are lighter corals, there are more pinky corals, there are more orange corals, but still they wouldn't just fit in one category. So I'm gonna run through a handful of options that I think, yes, bang on, definitely coral. They're somewhere in that spectrum. And then I wanted to share with you 4 that upon reading their description, I thought that they were gonna be a little bit more coral, but I found that they leaned in one more direction. But I did want to give you those options, and I will also be putting those in my mouth. I'm just going to include those at the end of the video. So let's just get right into it. First and foremost, this is the one that I have on my mouth. This one is going to be one of the more easier ones to wear. This is from Henne Organics, and this is the lip tint in coral. This one, its namesake is coral. This one, in my opinion, does go in more of the orange direction, which I'm perfectly fine with. I think orange can be incredibly flattering on a multitude of different skin tones, which I appreciate. This one doesn't pull any yellow tones out of your teeth, which is really fantastic because you got to be careful with that as well. And I love that it is a more buildable level of color. So not only is it super comfortable to wear, throw in the purse, you don't quite need a mirror, you can build up a little bit more saturated pigment or a little bit lesser pigment, just depending on your personal preference. Moving along, this is the 100% pure lip and cheek tint, and this is in Peach Glow. So I know you're thinking, wait, that's peach. That's not a coral lipstick comparison, it's a peach lipstick comparison. Yes, but peach is sort of tricky because it can sort of fall in this category. I wanted to include it for you guys anyway because when I put it on my mouth, I was like, yeah, this can kind of go either way. This is another one where it is incredibly light on the lips. You can't really build this one up too much. Like the name suggests, it more is of like a glow. Reminds me of the Dior, those sticks, something glow. Glow maximizer or something like that. They did release several different shades of those. This sort of reminds me of that, only it's not only pulling the natural pigment out of your lip, it is depositing color, just a really light amount, really wearable amount. And what's great about this is that it is a lip and cheek tint. So of course they will pair great together. And of course, really, really super easy to apply. Moving along to a lip boost from Gressa. This is a really pretty one. This is in the shade Jolie. And Jolie is definitely a perfect in-between shade. This one is a lot brighter. It does almost have a metallic sheen to it as well, which I actually think is really, really gorgeous. Another one that you can build up the color a little bit. Very, very comfortable to wear as well. Moving along to one from Vapor. This is the Vapor Siren lipstick in Tempt. And Tempt is beautiful. Great pigment to this one. The Siren lipsticks, they have a beautiful fruity scent to them that I really, really enjoy. And the color on this is more, not sheer, but it goes on in layers as well. Some of those more moisturizing properties, I find that it does that. This does have like a hint of red to it almost. However, it's still that corally tone with just a little hint of red. This one will be a little bit more of a vibrant lip, but I think it's gorgeous. Then we have the Hint Beauty lipstick in the shade Pomegranate, and this is a beautiful one. The Aria lipsticks are really great because they do have a lip balm on the top. Again, a very moisturizing formulation. You'll see a lot of these have that in common, which I enjoy, but there are a variety of different sort of tones as well as formulations to pick from. This one probably has a little bit more pink to it, almost has a little bit of berry. This one is almost in between for me, but when I put it on my mouth, I think it looks a little bit more coral. When I just swatch it on my hand, not so much, but I still wanted to include it in this video again because I wanted to show you that there is a spectrum to the shortest sort of shade range, and I want to show you them in relation to one another. Moving along to a great bright but pale corally shade, definitely leans a little bit more pink. This is the shade Precious from Nudists Australia. Super full on pigment, really easy to wear. I think this will look great with the liner, would look great in the center of the lips to add that level of fullness as well. But this is incredibly pale, but still has that tone to it. So you'll see again, that spectrum thing I've been talking about the whole video. Really nice shade. I think would look great on a tan complexion if you like more pale shades. But this one on me pulls a little bit more pink, but I still think it is gorgeous. Then of course, to wrap this up, this is like the main roundup, and then I'm gonna get into the honorable mentions. This is the Coral lip pencil by Antonym. Had to include this one because it is of course the item's namesake. Again, one that pulls a little bit more orange, but still a gorgeous in-between. This one looks really, really pretty for summer. The Antonym lip pencils have been a favorite formulation of mine for quite a long time, so I wanted to include that one. Quickly, going to run through some options that I think pull pretty strongly in one direction or another, but might still be in your mind coral. I think it's such a subjective colorway, but I just wanted to share with you some fun lipstick. That's basically the point of this video. So first up is from 100% Pure. This is the Cocoa Butter Semi Matte Lipstick in Prickly Pear. It is described as a bright coral as far as 100% Pure is concerned. That's why I wanted to include it. However, on my mouth, I think it's quite a bright pink, and it's very bold and it's very vibrant. It's very beautiful. I do love this shade. However, on me, it pulls a little bit more pink. Depending on your skin tone, of course, the colors of these will change a little bit as well. Two from Vapor. First of which is Pinup. Pinup has a very, very peach tone to it. However, there is a little bit of pink in there. It's just more pale. I think if it had a little bit more pink, it would make it more of that coral type of shade. But again, one I wanted to include. You know I love the Siren lipstick formulation, and they do have a great, great, great selection of shades. That's for sure. So that is it, you guys. That is my little coral lipstick comparison. You got options, that's for sure. Keep in mind the spectrum. Just so you can further keeping that spectrum in mind, I will include a swatch, as always, on my arm. I will include my nude lipstick comparison down below as well, and my red lipstick comparison, because those are two videos that I have already done. If there are any other shades you want me to do, I need to do pink, but there are so many pinks. Working on how I can break that up and bring that to you guys, because I think pink is another, it's either an everyday lipstick or a bright pink's an amazing summer option. So I'm working on that for you guys, so get excited. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I upload twice weekly. All of our social media is always linked down below, and every single product has a direct link with a price point, so you guys can check that out. Make shopping nice and easy for you down below as always. Eyes, we got all Kjaer Weis per usual, Henne on the lips, and everything else I will include down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the love and support, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.